It probably honestly would have been better.
Yeah.
Dude, I did just buy like not good headphones, but like iPhone headphones for like with like the correct port for my laptop too, because I was like, well, I should at least get those.
Yeah.
Better.
And you have those on you? Like in your
car.
in your
but I don't have those. Go to my laptop. They don't go to my phone.
Wait,
Yeah.
why don't they?
Car, I don't have my laptop.
Why don't they go to your phone?
Because MacBooks have a different they don't have the regular Lightning USB, USB, whatever the fuck it is.
MacBooks are changing up all their stuff.
They have like a slightly bigger port.
Yeah.
So you can't use like your iPhone headphones on them. You have to have a different kind.
They're trying to create their own society.
It's called an ecosystem.
So fucking
No, an ecosystem's like in like the forest.
An ecosystem is like a pond.
An ecosystem's like when you open up your textbook in like 6th grade and there's like a forest and it shows how like photosynthesis happens.
Yeah.
And like
Dude,
that
an
and like
an ecosystem's like what's going on in my ass right now. I haven't showered for 2 days, brother.
Goddamn.
I got a whole what's it called? Like when one animal eats another animal eats another animal.
A food chain?
Plant. Yeah, I got a whole food chain up my ass. Somebody pulled this food chain out my ass.
dude,
you think a rapper ever has a food chain where it's like, yeah, so this is a T-Rex, then this is like a grass-eating dinosaur, then this is a plant.
yeah. That's a good idea, man.
Honestly, dude, Tyga, hit me up. Kingy, hit me up.
That's good merch, man.
My 2 favorite rappers.
Tyga and Chingy.
Yeah, dude. I met Chingy. We were
These are my children, Tyga and Chingy. These are my 2 baby girls, Tyga and Chingy.
Yep.
Well, yeah, do you guys, well, all right, well, I'll just say it. It took us about an hour to set up this this episode.
I flew to the East Coast to try and whip We Cool East into the
Grant is in the building. We're also with our friend Arman Shah.
the East Coast headquarters of the We Cool podcast. I'll say it, dude. It's in shambles, man. I thought I was gonna be able to stroll in here and click 2 buttons.
You flew to the East Coast. Our quality got worse, and Ryan is without a mic.
Well, here's the problem, Grant. You left in order to improve them. Guess what? It's just me here, bro. It's just me here.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do anything. And I forgot my laptop at home. And I'm a half hour away from home.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry that you had to go all the way to Sisyphus just to FaceTime us on your phone.
Can I be honest with you? It's just nice to get out of the house. The old house. Get the ball and chain off my ball and chain, if you know what I'm saying. My ass chain.
Yeah.
The food chain.
The food chain in your ass.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, welcome to the podcast, everybody. Once again, I am deeply sorry about the audio. Stick with us. Hang in there.
Every like 6 months we go through this just gut wrenching process.
Every 6 months we get into technological shambles.
And we go, if you bear with us for a minimum of 4 to 8 weeks, we'll actually be able to turn this into something.
We're going to turn it around very shortly.
Maybe.
Because we are on week 4 of saying this now again at this point.
You know,
we go a little bit like, God, next week it will be better. And I think I'll say this. I think when we do get into these phases, it does improve marginally from week to week, but it is a long process. I will admit that.
Yeah, this podcast really is just turning into a small group of people watching their friends just try and figure it out. Ryan has just been walking around.
What are you looking for? What are you seeking?
Dude, you look like an insane man. You look like an insane man right now. Oh my God.
Great style at Sisyphus.
Where are you going in Sisyphus?
I'm gonna go somewhere with better light.
Just sit in the office. You don't need to unplug the...
It looks like you're going into like a weird basement. That's
This is the worst it's been so
So
far.
Ryan has just put his phone stationary and he's just walked away.
And it's face
Honestly,
up.
it's a better image.
It's just face.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Is this not better? Are you not?
And it sounds better as
It just
well.
kind of looks like you're in the garage right now.
I wish I was in a fucking garage, bro. Look at me. I was made to live in a garage.
So what's been going on? So, well, Arman, thanks for being on the pod. So, Arman, we will have you back on.
Yeah, it's been a riveting process.
I don't know. I
so
feel
far.
like he's kind of been fucking bombing so far.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
What do you want me to say, huh?
You're really tanking this shit.
I can't even sit back in my chair because these headphones restrict me.
I
Arman,
need to take this seriously. This is a fucking opportunity for you, man. And you're squandering it.
Arman's a comedian. He lives in New York City. We started out in Minneapolis together.
Yes, sir.
And this is the podcast where we apologize for things, demand apologies, read listener apologies. Arman, I'm sorry that this is I'm sorry that you're on a regular ass episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, as a software engineer, I couldn't help more.
Yeah, you don't have any tricks up your sleeve.
You didn't do anything. Here,
You're right.
get that
Sorry,
mic
sorry.
way
Arman's
out.
he's a software engineer, and he said, "Have you tried turning it on and turning it off?"
And it kind of worked.
And it
kind of
Yeah.
worked.
yeah, that does work actually. Yeah, so this is the podcast. Grant's in my apartment in New York City.
It's fascinating. Got
yeah.
the green screen over here.
Mm-hmm.
There is a Joker painting on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
But now what era Joker are we dealing with right there, Tommy? Is that that's comic
Jared
book
Leto.
Joker, right?
If anything is, I think that Joker painting might have been painted in like 1998.
Yeah.
by like
somebody
a,
they
by
got
like,
it at a county fair. It would
Yeah.
seem.
Yeah, that seems like a small like a child painted that.
Like
who's-
a twisted child.
like a twisted child who's like Ryan. We're talking about my Joker painting. Have you seen it?
I have not seen the Joker.
I've posted pictures of it on my Twitter.
It looks like it was airbrushed on a t-shirt.
It's absolutely demented. I will say that. But also, nice. It's a nice apartment. It's nicer than it lets on via Zoom, I would say.
Yeah, it's okay, man. Huh?
It looks like a pretty nice apartment.
Here's the thing about New York apartments is they're smaller than
fucking apartment.
some in the water. They're somehow smaller than you could ever truly imagine them being. Like
Yeah.
no matter what, even if somebody's like, "Oh, their place is fucking sick," it's like
It's comically.
it's like offensively small.
Yeah.
Like even if it's a sick place, not even like. Yeah,
This isn't small. It doesn't feel
Well, that's why you're used to.
Yeah.
You're used to this life.
I mean,
now.
it
that's
is
true.
small.
That's true.
It's small.
The
It's
the
like-
thing about me though is I've only lived in a nice apartment for a couple years, 2.5 years with my ex. That was the only nice.
That was a nice apartment,
it was the only nice place I've ever lived.
but that was also small.
It was also really small, but I've only lived in small places as soon as I was 18.
I like a small apartment. It makes your penis look bigger.
Dude, they should be putting that in the real estate pitches, honestly. Like that should be like when they list like all the
want
amenities.
your-
Wait,
penis
Ryan,
is-
can you get do you have Apple headphones?
Not with me. No.
When you forgot headphones too?
We went over this. I told you I have the.
Because if he had if he only had his headphone microphone, that would have been okay.
Well,
that
if
would
you
have been
had
salvageable.
if you had like AirPods,
or even those that I have, if you could use
that's
those.
true. But
headphones,
Ryan
those-
doesn't have those.
I'm not there. Yeah, I can't grab yours.
Yeah.
You couldn't just use these ones.
No, I mean I could check to see. If
This episode
No, I don't think
is when you're like in a basketball game and they score like 40 points on you in like the first quarter, and you're just like, well, let's just
Have fun.
let's just shoot half court shots.
Like
I guess.
we're not gonna stop playing.
Yeah, like I'm not. I guess the game is still. The clock is still
Wait,
going. What are you showing
Those are
us?
batteries.
I found some batteries, but I did find some batteries.
Yeah, it's like let's put in the special needs kid and just shoot half court
It should
shots.
be. That's a pinball.
Would this help? Could this help?
Yeah,
I think it sounds clean enough that I should be able to like polish
Wait,
it up.
I love this new game on the podcast. I love this new segment. What's in the Sisyphus comedy room office?
Brought to you by H&R Block.
What's in Ryan's bag? Not a computer or headphones.
He didn't bring a bag, unfortunately.
Oh, I told you I have headphones for my laptop, but I don't have my laptop, and I don't.
Yeah.
Which is an issue
for my phone, but I don't have those headphones here.
Right.
So it's a real darned if you do, darned if you don't.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. You have to you have to have your podcasting equipment like Horcruxes, and you have to have them spread out all over the city.
Otherwise, someone could just kill me.
Yeah. Otherwise, someone could assemble them and make their own podcast.
You need to, you got to have them like a go bag or like the Isaiah, the Israel. Who was the killer who like planted killing
Israel Keys.
Yeah, I knew Ryan would know. Israel Keys. He like buried kill kits like throughout the country.
What?
Yeah, this is a thing, man.
Are you having like a seizure right now?
This is real. Ryan, back me up here.
You're
this
like
guy. No. This guy. This is fucked up. That's how insane.
Like it was like survival kits.
Yes, and he was
Alaska. He lived in Alaska, and he would fly down to like the other 48, and then he had kill kids buried, and he would go kill people.
And he got away with it for decades.
So he just had like a treasure map of all his kill kits.
Yeah, and then he would go he would go travel to that area, unbury it. What do you call it?
Yeah.
What's
dig it up?
Yeah, there we go. And thank you. Yeah,
right. Dude, Grant's maybe had like 6 beers today.
Oh, for sure, dude. Yeah, I'm like I'm drunk. I'm fully drunk. But. Yeah, he was just like, it's crazy. Why the fuck? All right, whatever. What I'm saying is he should be doing this with his podcasting equipment.
Yeah, you're like this guy, dude.
He goes, fucking serial killer, dude. He was so brave. That's what Grant says.
And I'm not there yet, but at a certain point when I am drinking, I will just reach a point where I will give up trying to communicate with people.
Dude,
where I just
you
go,
really remind me of like a dad. Every day you're just kind of like, fucking, shut up, like.
And then
Let's turn on the TV.
Exactly. Kick back and know when you've been defeated. You know, you just go.
You're very wise.
We're just chilling now. Now we're fully coasting.
Dude, I can't wait till you and Kelly pop out some kids and we can put them out on the podcast.
Hell yeah, dude.
Just more content.
Finally
That's what
start
we
the
need.
Patreon.
Dude, getting Grant's 2-year-old fucking boy on the podcast.
God willing.
Yeah.
Calling him racist.
Your TikTok's gonna blow up, dude.
How come you won't let your son sit on Tommy's knee for the podcast?
Yeah. And I'm like, come here. Come on. Come here.
Get over here.
Come on, get over here, Grant's kid.
Let me see him.
Dude, you shouldn't name, if you have a kid, you like shouldn't name it until it's like 5. Like, what? Just to see what happens.
Well, I do have.
What would you name your kids, Grant? Griswold?
What would you name your kids? Fucking Kelly and Grant?
Kelly, you, and Grant.
Fucking, would you name your one son Kelly Grant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would totally do that.
Yeah.
I'm such an idiot. I don't know. I don't even know, man. I've never even thought about this. It's kind of an epic thing to just name.
Yeah, to name someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the most epic things you can do.
It's literally so epic.
Like, naming a human being, doing a kickflip, winning the Super Bowl.
Yes, dude.
Yeah,
yes.
a monkey doing anything human.
And I will, yeah.
What are some other epic things that you've seen? What's the most epic thing you can think of right now?
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think is the most epic sauce shit? The most epic sauce shit you can fucking conjure up in that fucking sick fucking brain of yours.
Yeah, most honestly, cooking's pretty epic.
Dude, honestly, what about this for epic? Doritos.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a white man starring in a Netflix series. That's the most epic thing I can think of. Right?
Yeah, I want to go back to the Doritos thing. I think to make it truly epic, like you got to do something different with the Doritos.
Like like a '90s Doritos commercial.
Yeah.
Oh, like not even the Doritos, just the commercials epic.
Just like the whole
campaign.
I'm talking about like the whole vibe surrounded by Doritos circa 1998.
Ooh.
Dude, honestly, even now the bags are pretty epic. There's always like some
That's what
video
I'm
game
saying,
character
dude.
on a bag of Doritos. Like it's like
It looks
do you
like
want to be like Master Jerk? Do you want to be like Master?
I feel like Doritos, like you look at the bag and you're like, this chip has electricity in it.
this chip was made with a lightsaber.
Yeah, this chip has electrons. It's gonna make me move fast.
This chip is gonna get me high. And
Dude, that purple bag.
Bro,
Yeah,
That purple bag looks
the purple
nice.
bag should be illegal, dude. That shit,
Dude, I'm convinced that if you
the purple bag goes straight into your like brain stem.
I'm convinced that if you put a 9-volt battery in a bag of Doritos, you would burn your house to the ground.
You would invent free energy. You would break capitalism. The only way we can defeat capitalism is by using capitalism.
That's so funny.
Everyone's talking about how we're gonna do
generator.
sustainable, renewable energy for this world. You just throw a goddamn
Cut
battery.
to Tommy dropping a battery into a bag of purple Doritos.
Shake it up.
Well, I'm imagining like that duck diving into that big pile of gold coins.
Oh, yeah.
It's like me covered in batteries diving into a big pool of Doritos, and I'm like, I'm willing to sacrifice my life to power the earth.
People think you're like
If
a
he survives
genius.
If he survives this, he's gonna get so much pussy. He's going to get so much.
But then
You're
it
the-
turns him into like Dr. Manhattan.
You're the German scientist like clearing this experiment. If this boy survives this, he will get all the pussy.
Just like we planned.
Just how it says on my clipboard with charts on it.
Speaking of pussy, I got something to say.
Okay, yeah.
All right, queefs, right? So that's
You know him, you love him.
You know them, you love them. Women can fart out of their pussies, and I feel like if women can fart out of their pussies, I should be able to shit out of my dick, you know? Like for equality.
Oh, so that's how you feel.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy though that women can fart out of their pussies and they're not even doing anything with it? If I could fart out of my dick, I feel like I would be abusing it every day of my life.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be
Well, you
shooting
could
farts out
like
of my
if you could fart out of your dick, you could kind of clean the dust off your computer with that.
dick. Yeah. Yeah, you make it
Get up
dirty
in
or
the
butt-
keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even have to get one of those things.
Yeah, air duster.
Yeah, an air duster. You know, let's say you got a little Dorito dust stuck in your 9-volt battery,
You're having sex,
and you need
you're
a
having
pinpoint
sex.
air needle to clear it out.
Yeah, you're like you're having sex and you fart and you're like, no, that was my penis. My penis did that.
Yeah, you're at the dentist.
It's just the position we're in.
You're at the
It's just-
dentist,
not
and you need that liquid
Yeah.
to get out of your mouth.
Yeah,
Fart dick.
yeah. You ever do that? You ever try fart during sex and try to convince her that it was a queef?
Gaslight
that she
her.
did it.
You gaslight her.
Yeah.
That
No,
was you.
actually. That was you. It wasn't the pizza we just ate. It was you. That was
Well,
you,
I like how you're not even blaming yourself either. You're still blaming the pizza.
yeah.
That wasn't you. Couldn't it be me? It was the pizza.
Yeah. Dude, I got yelled at. Miranda yelled at me for farting last night, and I was like,
Don't you
What
go
is
in the
this from?
bathroom to fart?
I used to, and now I'm getting comfortable enough where I don't care. I'll just do it, and then I'll go, "What the hell?"
What?
I farted, and then she's like, "Oh my god, man!" And I was like, "All right, you know what? I'll stop farting. I'll hold it in, and then in 10 years, when I go to the doctor and they X-ray my asshole and they say, "Oh, you have cancer. Have you been not farting?" I'll go, "Yeah." Yeah, because my girlfriend yelled at me once. She said I shouldn't fart all the time.
These are the extremes that Ryan will fluctuate between: is going to the bathroom to fart, or getting ass cancer.
I went to the doctor the other day.
purely out of spite.
I went to the doctor the other day, and they did the thing. They were like, cough for me, and I was like, and they're like, fart for me. I was like, all right,
Fart on my hand.
fart on my hand.
And they're like,
And he
like,
smelt
"All right,
it?
twist it,
Yeah.
drop it."
He smelled it, and he went, gross,
Yeah.
disgusting,
Just as it should be.
stinky.
All right, now let me suck on your nipples for a second.
And
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Here's the deal. I don't mind the doctor cupping my balls, asking me to cough. I just don't like it when he starts sucking my nipples while he's doing it. All right. I think that's a bridge too far.
Sucking my nipples and jerking me off.
I'm writing that down. I think my doctor's gay.
I think I might be too.
Oh my God. It's a shame that this is the best episode we've ever recorded.
It's going to be
And
lost.
The audio is trash.
It should be obituary for women and obastardary for men. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that's completely true. Ryan, I have my dad sent me a drunk text the other day. Do you want to know what it is?
Yeah.
It's really, really nonsensical, and it doesn't make any sense. Well, nonsense. There you go. It's not. Guess what? It's nonsensical and doesn't make any sense.
That makes perfect sense to me.
So, what do you think about that, Arman? What do you got going on these days?
Literally nothing. I'm happy to be here. This is nice to be out of the house for the first time in 2 weeks.
what have you been up to? Sorry, before we read my dad's text, let me bring you to the Arman corner. Arman, he had a really good set at my show a couple weeks ago.
You weren't even there, were you?
Yeah,
Oh,
what
yeah.
the
No,
fuck?
wrong show. I was thinking of the other show.
No.
So, yeah. That was a fun show. That was a good show.
Yeah, you did really good.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
Can you hand me another beer?
Would you mind telling some of the guests your jokes?
Yeah, yeah, man.
I'm just kidding.
Thank God.
Hey, how do you come up with this stuff?
Yeah, how do you come up with that crazy crap that you say on stage?
Yeah, well, usually I think of it and then I say it, you know?
That's pretty good. Oh, my dad gave us a compliment. Thanks, buddy. He said, listen to the. He said, was listened again today, referring to our podcast. We Cool, by the way, a podcast
Nice.
where we apologize for things, demand apology. He goes, you guys were cracking me up. I go, haha, thanks, Dad. He goes, you guys are getting better and better at having interesting and funny conversation.
Oh.
You can tell that you are all interested in what the other guy is saying versus always focusing on what you are going to say.
Wow.
I feel like that's what we do.
That does put us in the top. It puts us in the top 0.1% of podcasts. It really does.
You think your dad's going to send you a text after this podcast being like, you got to step up the audio quality?
Yeah.
That's,
He's going to check back in 4 more months.
So he texted me this at 1 a.m. So my dad, just for
Dude, I love picturing your dad cleaning up the bar, listening to this podcast.
Well, he is
a little bit in the bag. He's having some drinks himself.
So he's probably shutting down the bar, and he's probably putting. My dad's a bartender in Chicago. Go to Friendly's.
We've been to the bar.
We've been to the bar.
Solid bar.
Go to Friendly's on the west side. Say how's it going to Phil. Hey Phil, how you doing? Can I get a little shot of Malort
And what,
down?
Bobby Beautiful or whatever that other guy. Frankie Teardrop.
Go to Friendly's on the west side of Chicago. Go say hi to Jimmy Darling. Go say hi to Moose, Jimmy Darling, and Terry. Terry. I like it how like guys in the Midwest and women in the Midwest have the same names. It's like Terry
And the same look.
and they kind of men and women morph into. And people are like, "Oh, how is gender a spectrum?" Go to any old couple in the Midwest.
Yep.
They've morphed into one singular human.
Yeah.
old white couples in the Midwest.
It's reverse mitosis. That's what's happening out
Bro,
here.
dude, like a 55-year-old woman in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin is non-binary, and she just doesn't even know it, dude.
Keep my fucking hometown out of your mouth. I don't want to hear. The only thing when you talk about, the only thing I want to hear is my toast is ready. Fucking get out of here.
All
do you
right,
think
all
that
right.
was?
Aiken, Minnesota. Any woman wearing a flannel is fully non-binary and could trade places with a woman in Brooklyn, and she doesn't even know it. She doesn't even know how progressive she's being.
I think it's great. I think it's beautiful. I think it's great that everyone in the Midwest is just straight up beautiful.
I do too.
Especially the old ones. The older they get, the hotter they are.
The hotter they fall.
Is that how you feel?
What?
Is that how you feel? The older they get, the hotter they are.
Ryan, what's the oldest woman you ever bedded?
Yeah, that you've banged.
Probably like mid-30s.
Okay.
Nice.
But
Tommy, I
that's
feel like
like,
you've banged a cougar before.
I think I banged the oldest woman.
Yeah. Ever?
What, your mom?
Dude, Phil listens to this, bro. Come on, man.
Phil is listening to this right now. Do not talk about
It's
his.
easy to find out this way.
Dude, you know what's crazy? He probably found out through this podcast that my mom chopped her boobs off.
Oh yeah.
That
we weren't really cool about it.
That she got rid
either.
of her massives.
I wonder if Phil lit a candle that day. Just said a little prayer.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what sucks is that right now we're doing exactly what he liked, is being interested in each other's lives and bringing up unique, interesting takes on it.
But no, seriously, R.I.P. to my mom's naturals. They were
Big
beautiful.
naturals.
They were beautiful big naturals, and they will be missed.
They're in titty heaven now.
They're in titty heaven, but we're excited for her new journey and her new life. Excuse me, I had the burp.
I'm already.
All right, so this is my dad. This is what my dad texted me at 1 a.m. He goes, "This might not be funny, but my text sometimes reminds me to respond to someone I have not responded to in a timely manner. I'm thankful for the reminder. Lately, I've noticed that if I send an important text and no one responds, my text reminds me, 'Hey, dude, no response. What's up with that?' It's like my phone is shaming me, but he says shamming me for not being worthy of response. I'm like, lighten up, phone. Everything is cool. We're going to make it, dude. And now I'm placating my phone, and now I'm so confused. I lost my train of thought.
I need to see the formatting on this text message.
So why don't you?
Oh, it's one block of text. There is no.
This text sounds exactly like an AI generated it, dude. It's so bad.
It sounds like it reminds me of like if you could find like the polar opposite of like the Diary of Anne Frank. It's just like the diary of a 50-year-old man who's the bartender in Chicago.
There's a unclosed parentheses in here. There's and to top it off, it's the Android. It's the green text bubble as well.
There's nothing wrong with Androids, okay?
Right.
And then and then I text him back in the morning, 7 in the morning or 7:50 in the morning when I'm getting ready. I go, not that funny, but surely an interesting thought.
All right.
Ha ha ha. And
wow.
he goes,
kind of brutal. Kind of brutal of you.
You just went not funny and you responded with ha ha ha.
Yeah, because I thought what I said was funny to say. That's not funny.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right.
And then he goes, I was way loaded last night when I said smiley. And then he sent me a smiley face. Look at the way this is formatted, Ryan.
It's
I
mean,
notes app almost.
it's like a text you would send drunk and angry to a girlfriend, to a jilted lover, like trying to explain the fight you just
trying
had.
to say that he thought it was funny that his phone gives him a reminder to reply to a text.
Can I translate it?
Yeah,
I
sure.
think I got it.
As a resident dad.
This is what I think we're dealing with.
Sure,
here,
yeah.
Is there's some setting like via Siri or something. Oh, well, not Siri because we're dealing with an Android here.
Probably.
clearly.
I think they call that guy Charles.
Yeah, I think your dad's phone is operating on Windows 10. Unfortunately,
Android's got Chuck.
Yeah,
and iPhone has Siri.
so there must be a function where it goes, hey.
Paperclip telling him.
yeah, exactly.
Clippy.
Clippy is harassing your dad.
Yo, Clippy living in my head rent free, bro.
For sure. Well, clearly, yeah, because he's like getting all blacked out and being like, fucking goddamn phone. I need to tell Tommy about this. I gotta tell Tom about this.
Guy who's like he's a horny office worker in the early 2000s. Yo, Clippy kind of got a fat ass.
Clippy kind of thick.
Thickie.
Clippy did it.
But I think there's a thing where it goes, hey, did you want to respond to this text message? But then there's when you send a text, it might be like, hey, this person didn't respond to you after you sent them a text. Like, do you want to follow up? Because there's like a Gmail thing it'll like suggest that you follow up on a message you sent.
Do you want to here, Ryan? If I texted it to you, would you read? Or are you on your phone? I want to give you too many things to do,
dude. This whole podcast will come. No. This podcast will come crashing down if you send him a text. Right? I truly don't.
Dude, Ryan will make his phone explode if he receives a text message. He'll be like, "Oh fuck! I just lit a firecracker on it for some reason."
Can I tell my favorite story about meeting your dad. I've only met him once.
Sure, yeah.
And I was after your guys' show at Sisyphus about the We Cool show, and I did a guest set.
You did really good, by the way.
Oh, thank you. And then I get off. I'm talking to your dad for 2 hours about Hinduism, and I go at a certain point. I go, "Hey, I honestly don't know that much. You know way more than me." And then just like walk away. Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
My dad.
Dude. Yeah.
Well, see, my dad. He's read every religious text, and he only has a couple black friends probably.
And one Indian.
And now so he sees you and he's just like, well, this is finally someone I get to talk to about Hinduism with.
Wrong person. I know the least about Hinduism.
And he's like, I was reading your thing. Pretty good book.
Hey, get over here, man.
Yeah, he's like, he was going up to Ahmed and he was just like, I read the, he like literally the first thing he said about the Quran, I think he was like, I read the Quran. You guys got a lot of good guys. He's like, got a lot of good guys in there, And
He's doing like Mark Maron with the Quran.
Dude, he's kind of like, he's a lot of good, pretty fucked up. That's what he also says that. He's like, pretty fucked up book. A lot of crazy shit. It's like, all right, man. Sick.
Yeah, don't bring up the Quran to anybody ever, my man.
Yeah. He's like, I can't wait to talk to Arman for 2 hours.
It felt bad because I was like, yeah, I should know more about Hinduism. This is,
Yeah. You're talking to like an old little white man.
Uh-huh.
And his eyes are like bloodshot red.
He's had exactly 3 IPAs and he is just in the zone.
Bro's had 6 IPAs. He's never been more tapped in.
He's teaching me about reincarnation. Yes.
Dude. Yeah, shout out to Phil, man. That's the boy.
For real. I was just I think fondly back to those days that we were sleeping on his floor in Chicago. We gotta go back to Chicago. That was a nice trip.
Yeah, we'll go back, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll plan something.
There.
We'll get something going. We might get something going for the spring. Who knows? Shit.
Maybe.
We haven't gone on tour in a while.
Hell, man.
If it's anything like you guys setting up audio, it's not going to happen.
Well, when we're all in the same room, I would like to say that it works smoother, but
when we're all in the same room, it's probably the best podcast in the world.
it's the best podcast happening in the world right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that rarely happens.
Ryan looks like he's on his deathbed now.
Tommy, is that you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're too skinny.
No, I'm fine.
Binary, Tommy. You have to be non-binary.
Pick a side.
On your will.
Pick a side.
On your will, you're leaving me to be non-binary. You're not giving me a choice.
Tommy, come closer.
And for my last decision, Tommy,
you have to be non-binary.
I'm like
Ryan
right.
doesn't leave a will behind. He leaves decisions for other people's life.
Ryan has nothing to leave behind.
He leaves decrees.
Grant, come closer. Come closer. You have to name your first son or daughter Ryan.
Oh man.
Yep.
I would fight for it, but I don't know. It's a solid name. Ryan's a good strong Irish name.
It's pretty basic.
Okay, yeah.
It's good.
It's one of those
You got to
names
pick
that
something
you
like
can-
Arman.
Yeah, you should name
Arman is a nice name.
You should give all your children Indian names.
Arman Shah Winkles. But Arman
Shaw Winkles.
Dude,
We
Arman
might have to name this episode Arman Shaw Winkles.
Arman doesn't even hit me like an Indian name at all. Like, is it? Or
Yeah,
it
it is,
sounds
but
more
it's-
like French to me.
There's
or
a lot
something.
of crossover with Armand. Like Armando is Spanish.
Right, yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of crossover.
Bro,
with the
do
name.
people call you Armando?
Bro,
Yeah, that was
you're-
my Spanish name growing up. Come on. We know about Spanish
on, bro.
names?
You know, we all had one.
We all had one.
And we did.
Your name not even that Indian, bro.
Man. All right, well,
That's the roast. bro, your name barely Indian.
it's only
real.
5 letters, dude. What are you doing?
Yeah, even the last name, Shaw. You throw a W at the end of that? That's
No, it's an
a
H.
white
It's a-
man's name.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good,
It's fine, dude.
It's a great name
bro,
for.
Don't get so defensive. Man.
You should name your. You should name your children like Connor O'Donnell.
Connor O'Donnell Shaw.
I mean,
Yeah.
that
Kind of works.
Yeah.
it definitely works.
Seamus
You should have a kid
O'Brien.
named. Yeah, have a kid named Blake or something. You know,
Blake Shaw. Rick Shaw.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rick Shaw. Rick Shaw.
Rick
Now
Shaw
that
would
sounded pretty Indian to me. I don't know.
Rick Shaw.
Greg Pumpkins. What was it? What was the name?
be-
What
What?
was your name?
Splevin?
The fake name?
Splevin Turnbuckle.
Turnbuckle.
Splevin Turnbuckle.
That's a good name.
That's a great name.
Yeah. Any listener apologies?
We actually had some goofballs right in recently. Hold on, you guys, let me grab my phone.
Just send it to me, Grant. I'll read it. I'll prove that my phone won't explode. I'll prove that I can do it.
So, Grant, how long are you in New York for?
While he's away from the mic.
I'm here for a week, baby.
All right. Do you want to record another podcast while you're here?
Yeah.
Let's try and get one more in.
Well, Ryan, you should bring like the whole
laptop.
kit. No, bring it home with you, so that you don't have to go into Sisyphus.
Yeah, but he likes to get out of the house.
That is true.
But he lives with his girlfriend.
Well, no, it's the cats. The cats and the dogs.
Well, here's the issue: is like if I start orchestrating things now, whatever goes wrong is now going to be because I didn't like lay out the full instruction. You know what I'm saying? Like if everything is if everything's at Sisyphus, yeah, you should just go back into Sisyphus, right? Dude, you got something up there, man.
Do I?
I think so. I think on one of them. No, if you bring the bag and the soundboard home with you, you should be able to just record from your place.
But he says he wants to get out of the house. But Ryan,
Yeah.
now listen to me. Are you listening?
Sorry.
Also, I need
I
need your head at a weirder angle.
I need to take another opportunity to plug the YouTube. If you're not on our YouTube, please just hop on it now.
This is literally like
This is the angle right here.
this is literally like doing a podcast with like an iPad kid. With like a kid who's just on an iPad and calling him up and being like, "You want to fucking vibe, bro?"
I'm waiting to hear this advice.
Well, okay. So
You look like a bird, dude. You look like a scary bird.
Ryan, my advice to you would be
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
are you listening?
I'm looking right at you.
Dude, don't give yourself a headache by
I was getting a headache.
yeah, I could tell you're getting a headache. Your brow is getting
It's
red.
getting so red, dude.
No, I feel great.
Dude, he hasn't been moving the phone at all. He's been moving his body around.
Do you guys understand how stupid it is? Ryan's just making dumb faces.
This is the most fun I've ever had.
Like
on
we're
the podcast.
we're the
just
ba-
watching Ryan.
Like, have you ever felt more like a 3-year-old baby?
No.
Like, this is like when you haven't seen your dad, you know, and he's like away at war, and he's like, "Oh, look at me, I'm a silly, goofy dad over the phone."
And you're like, he's not gone. He's not gonna lose his leg after all.
Ryan, what I wanted to say was that if you want to record at Sisyphus still, leave all the stuff and bring your laptop.
Probably just bring everything home.
You know, but if you want to record at home, but here's
Is
my
there
here's
a door you could
no,
shut?
but Grant, here's my worry: if Ryan brings everything home, he's gonna forget stuff.
And blame somebody.
He's for sure going to forget something if he brings it home.
So, you know, but
But he does have those headphones now.
what the way it's the way
We
your
can't
camera.
keep doing it.
Okay, this is too many visual bits for a mainly audio podcast.
Get on the YouTube, folks.
Dude, the
you
four-
will be
the
you
four
will
people-
be disappointed.
The 4 people who do watch our YouTube are gonna be like, "This was everything."
But also being like,
Ryan was being so epic.
this is the opportunity to plug the YouTube. It's just Ryan going in a circle.
Dude, it's Ryan having a good time.
It's Ryan making funny faces. It's kind of impressive how he's managed to. I mean, Ryan. Sometimes Tommy, you complain about when you're sitting here alone podcasting with a guest, it's like 1 versus 3. You're playing defense against 3 people. Ryan is fully running the board on us right now.
Well, yeah, because he has.
he doesn't even have a microphone or headphones.
He's what he's done is he's fucked up the power balance by he's said, you know what, you take all the tools. It's like when two people are going out to battle and one guy's got all the guns and then the other guy just like tosses all of his guns and like defeats
he's like,
him in
fight
battle.
me with a knife.
He's like, you know what, you take your machine gun, I have a knife, and it's like, okay, yeah, that's the biggest dick in the room. That's Ryan with his iPhone just tossing it in the air, putting it up his butt.
It's ironic because I have an incredibly small penis. No, I'm just playing. It's big natural.
You got all the.
Cut it off.
You do have a good dick. You have a good dick size.
And Tommy's mom did donate her extra skin and mass to you, right?
Mm-hmm. Rest in plastic bags to those big titties, dude.
Yeah, R.I.P. R.I.P. My mom was.
RCG.
R.I.P. My mom was jugs.
Every night before I go to bed, I think about Ruth Bader Ginsburg and I think about Tommy's.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a picture and post it on Twitter of XXXTion, whatever his name is, and
Tentacion.
XX Tentacion,
Yeah.
and then my mom's
my
titties,
God.
the half, the
Oh
guy picture.
We got 3 short ones like a couple days ago, like right in a row. So we're just gonna knock these out as one, okay? But there is some stuff here, all right?
Okay.
I'm kind of suspicious that this is the same person, because of the punctuation and the. We'll just okay. So if you want to write these in, go to wecoolpodcast.com. Here it starts like this. I literally don't know if this is rude because I have Asperger's. So I'm going to apologize in advance in case it's not okay. Grant's voice is so hot that I thought it belonged to Ryan's face. I'm sorry.
Shit. Oh, boy.
Shout
That
out
hurts.
my man.
I don't. To me, that doesn't really hurt. It's a compliment to Ryan more than, and it's still a compliment to me.
You have a very good voice. Ryan's got a strong face. I like how my voice and face are so bad. It's
You're
not
out.
even. It's
You're
come
out.
completely out of the picture. On this
You're not
one.
even mentioned.
No.
That's
Yeah, they're like, Tommy's voice and face is so bad it only makes sense that it belongs to him. That's what's not being said, and that's
You
what's
can
not being
match
said on
those
this one.
But dude, people think Ryan is hot as fuck.
I don't
dude.
get it though.
I get it.
I get it. It's just you don't.
I don't.
You don't know his when you see him in person, it brings it down a little bit. No offense, the height, but on picture in a photo, Ryan looks very, very attractive. You know,
And then I come in person and
it goes. Maybe it goes down a point. Or it depends on how,
Maybe
Wait,
three.
you think the height?
Well, it depends on depends on how someone feels about short
If you're
kings.
a height queen,
If someone's a height queen, yeah. But if they're a short king lover, then it probably even goes up.
But like,
if they hate stupid people, that's another thing.
that's what I was gonna. I would say Ryan's personality is more divisive than his height, but honestly,
Yeah,
you're
that's
an
true.
incredibly likable person. So
Dude, I was chopping it up this weekend, man. I talked to Jamie Wolf. He was here, very funny.
Yeah.
As this and had some pretty nice things to say about Tommy.
Yeah, dude, Jamie's the boy, dude. Yeah, that's my guy.
that's
He calls you
nice.
the man. You're calling him the boy.
I'm the man. He's the boy.
Yeah.
I actually do I fuck with that guy heavy. Yeah. So shout out to
I
Jamie,
followed
and
him.
he's hilarious. He's a great comic.
Yeah, I followed him at CCU and he was like, when I talked to him in the green room, it was like the night after, and I was like, yeah, dude, great job. And he was like, yeah, I'm sorry I didn't catch your set. I had to dip out right away. And I was like, no, that's cool. But, just piece of advice, I get that, you're where you're at and I'm just some small town hick, but here, we watch everybody's set. we think of one nice thing to say about everything. So, just in the future, maybe think about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
So this does continue on. All right, we got another submission right afterwards. It says Ryan has such a beautiful charm to his smile. I want to see him smile more often.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Dude, I mean, yeah.
What?
Did my mom write this in? This is from my mom.
That would be weird. If she
Wait, hold
wrote-
on. Let me see that message. Yeah, it's signed Phil for some reason.
Weird. It's your
Well,
dad.
so
So
here,
I don't know what's going on
so
with that.
it does continue, and Tommy's finally getting his fucking due over here, I believe. Is Tommy into women of color? asking for myself.
Absolutely. What if I was like, no? That would be insane.
I would have to leave.
Yeah,
contractually, I have to leave.
You would have to leave.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? Whoever wrote this in.
I'm sorry I wrote it in.
I'll tell you this, Arman. If Tommy would have said no, I don't think it's looking very good for you.
What did I join?
You have that long hair, buddy. You're looking pretty good to me right now.
Hey, I appreciate it.
You put on a little cute skirt.
Yeah, you
I'm gonna go. Okay. Yeah. I'm looking at that thinking, sure.
Yeah. So I mean,
Just kidding, man. I'm actually like totally fucking straight and
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah,
Hey.
I'm actually like fucking
all right.
like
Glad that's put to bed.
You
now.
should definitely join the YouTube just to see that moment right there.
yeah, an epic dap up. An epic dap up between two boys.
Heterosexuality
A heterosexual dap
has
up.
been restored.
Heterosexuality has been
Fatality.
it's been broken for thousands of years.
Oh, don't make me go hetero mode on your ass. Oh, I'm about to go hetero Saiyan. Super Saiyan.
No, we got it.
Wait, is it recording on the Zoom for us?
I don't know.
Oh no. Oh no. All this was for nothing.
It's not. Is it recording on your end, Ryan?
No, dude, Ryan doesn't know how to plug in the audio.
Oh my god, dude.
No.
This might not have recorded.
Oh my god.
Never mind. Don't check out the YouTube.
Oh fuck.
I mean, we're not talking to anybody. If but wait,
fuck.
I have it on mine.
I wonder if it.
No, because there's no SD shit.
No. But Ryan talk.
Yeah.
So I wonder if his was coming through this.
No, it's not.
Are you sure? Because it's
I'm
coming
not-
through
actually,
the
I'm-
soundboard.
Fuck, I'm not. It could be.
Hold on. Let me pause this really quick. Let me pause the recording on the GarageBand.
Fuck, dude. All right.
Oh.
Well,
Wait, Ryan, talk real quick. Just you guys be quiet.
Yeah, mic check 1 2. Mic check.
Well, it
check,
doesn't-
1 2.
Keep talking.
When I was a boy,
He'll be in.
I
It will.
found, Oh.
All right. Okay.
Holy
Wanna hear my
fuck.
story?
All right, Ryan, finish the story.
When I was a boy.
Ryan, I guess we didn't lose our podcast.
What?
I guess we didn't lose the podcast.
When I was a boy, I was molested.
What?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's cut that. Oh.
All right. Well, should we just?
I mean, we're at 47 minutes.
Are we
We aren't
doing-
even there yet.
We have to do more time.
Yeah.
All right, Armand, you got any stuff?
Come on, Armand.
Armand, we need you.
Just
Don't we
one,
have- don't we have
Armand,
another-
one thing.
Should I talk about how I went deaf? That's probably the most interesting thing that happened to me.
You did go deaf.
I did go deaf when I first moved here.
Oh, sheesh.
That was pretty insane. I was,
Deafy mode.
huh?
You went deafy mode.
Why is it every time I talk about being deaf, I can't hear instantly out? I always say, huh.
Maybe it's like a.
Why are we thinking of an answer?
Come on, no. This
Ask me again. Ask me again.
Why is it that anytime I talk about my deafness, I have to say, huh?
It's
afterwards?
because your brain is registering the reality of the thing.
Mhm.
I thought you actually had an
Early
answer.
trauma.
Huh? Did it sound like I almost did?
No.
I would have believed pretty much anything you said.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
You guys want to hang out tonight? What's going on?
Let's hang out. Let's hang out.
I was gonna stay in. I kind of want to hang out now.
Yeah, dude. Let's go to fucking Williamsburg.
Yeah, dude.
All right, awesome.
Come to Willie B's.
Go back to Armand's.
Come to Willie
Yeah,
B's,
dude.
bro.
All right, that's awesome.
I got an air mattress.
Yeah. Did you, Grant? You want to talk
Dude,
about your weekend in New York
is
so far?
fucked up,
So-
dude. Are we just? Well, we're just gonna fucking bypass our moms.
We can.
thing.
It's okay.
Well, Armand went deaf. That was the end of the story.
Yeah. Armand, talk about your new disability. That'll be fucking hilarious to close the podcast on.
Would it? You think so?
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
Drop a little disability on us.
Here's the thing. So I was visiting before I moved here to New York, and I was at the Comedy Cellar waiting to see Attell go up, and an hour into the show, I lose all my hearing in my right ear
The show
during
is that
the show.
bad?
It was so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Attell is a hack.
I was like, this is not good comedy. Let's
What
get
were
out
you
of
watching? Def Jam? I'm just joking.
Yeah. What were you watching?
I'm fucking joking around.
Drew Michael.
Yeah.
Went a little deaf in
Dude,
solidarity.
here's the thing. I tell people I'm deaf and a comedian, and everyone brings up his name. I'm like, can I not be my own person?
Mm-hmm. You know
Yeah.
who I bring up? James Thompson. Steve Gillespie.
Good point.
I'm talking
Do you know
about
who
the
I
fucking...
bring up? Helen Keller.
She comic?
Helen Keller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's fucking hilarious.
She's
Makes me laugh every time. Okay. Continue.
Yeah.
Arman.
So yeah. I get up to go to the bathroom, and I realize I can't hear.
This is the type of shit that like would make me freak out for like because this would it would happen to me eating an edible and then
You went deaf eating an edible?
well no I would like think I went deaf
Oh,
when I'm
got it.
off an edible
Yeah.
in a different city and then be like okay all
Can
right
I say
just need to calm down.
I have I got COVID 2.5 weeks ago and I've been experiencing some long-term COVID symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
One of which is I can't hear out of my right ear pops now because I'm sinuses. I'm having
yeah.
sinus issues over the past couple weeks, which is like manifesting in like me not being able to hear.
Because you
that
also
well.
you flew with you realized you had COVID on the plane, right?
I think I knew in my body that I had COVID, and then I tested positive the next day.
I like how you got food poisoning on the way out, then COVID.
COVID on the way in, food poisoning on the way out, COVID on the way in. I have, so I did, dude, this new, okay, can I just say this? Guys, take care of yourself. This new COVID, it's no joke. You won't get that sick. I never got that sick, and I was always fine, but it's going to linger in a weird way. I quarantined, and I stayed away from everybody, and I've been testing negative and all that stuff.
COVID is back, baby.
When you got that hearing issue, did you lose your balance too?
No.
Oh.
No, but because I don't think it was as severe as yours.
Yeah.
But for sure, some
I'm going to go ahead and confirm that it wasn't
Yeah.
as severe.
for sure.
Because Tommy, just to circle back real quick, you didn't go deaf, right?
Well, I can hear you out of both ears, so and I can hear you saying that question
Out of both the sides.
out of both. So to answer it, no.
Okay.
But just not being able to hear a little bit does cause some dysphoria and brain fog,
Yes.
and then so I can't imagine. So one would be.
I mean, I got used to it. I'm
Also,
pretty normal
you know
now.
what the thing is here's another big move in the back of stand-up shows. You lean into one ear.
Dude, and it's always-
Whisper a little secret message into the ear of a comedian. If people choose the wrong ear for you, that's a whole fucking thing now. That's a whole thing.
It's always the right ear that people lean into, and that's my deaf ear.
Because what the problem is like if some bigger person that you're excited is talking to you leans in and says something to you, like a little personal touch go between, all of a sudden you gotta go, hey, hang on, hold on, and then you gotta pull your
You went deaf on
you
went deaf on the straight ear.
Yeah. That's not.
You got the gay ear left.
Yeah, that's
Damn,
it.
dude.
That's it. But that's not the move. You gotta.
No, this is the straight one.
What you gotta do is when someone whispers in the ear that you can't hear, you guess.
No,
Have a conversation.
no, dude. I mean, you tell me. But
So if a comic says something, I'm assuming they're trying to make a joke.
and
so
then
I
you're
just
gonna go
laugh.
ha ha ha.
Can
Yeah.
we do a little
Yeah. Let's
so
act it out.
So right ear's deaf.
Yeah.
I'm gonna whisper in your left ear, but
Oh,
just
but then,
pretend.
okay.
Pretend you don't hear me.
Okay.
Okay. Because I went in a bad when this.
All right. I would.
Sorry, hey man, I just told you my mom passed away. I don't know why. I don't know why you laughed at that.
I still can't hear though, so.
Okay, yeah.
So you're not even hearing that. Oh, it's even worse, dude.
Fuck. Oh God, it just keeps going. Doesn't stop. Well,
I do notice that you have both ear pods.
So I have like
though,
10%
right?
of my hearing now with the right
The
ear.
truth comes
Yeah.
out, folks.
So-
the truth comes
I know I
out.
lost most of it, and then they put a bunch of steroids. They injected a bunch of steroids past my eardrum.
So now your eardrum's just fucking huge.
yeah, your eardrum just started hitting home runs. MLB.
I lift
home run.
Elmo B.
Martin Luther baseball.
I lift 10 pounds with my ear alone. So
Martin, MLB Junior.
We're moving at too fast of a pace right now. Martin Luther baseball.
Martin Luther baseball
balls,
Junior.
Your eardrums balls are all so tiny right now, dude.
Nice, dude.
Nice, good,
Ryan,
good
getting in.
interjection.
Hopping in.
I'll get in there.
You
gotta
got
hop
in, dude.
it. We've wrestled control of the podcast back from Ryan.
Arman, you said you lost your hearing. Did you find it in the last place that you?
He's back.
And we have once again cede control of the podcast.
It's always the last place you hear.
It's the last place you look as well.
You hear.
Oh, yes. Very good. Very
Come
good.
on, Grant.
Yeah,
Go A to
I
C
know.
with me. We don't have to go A, B
I'm
to
not
C.
paying attention, dude.
A to C. AC, DC. And there's a band.
That's right. So, Grant, you got any any things about New York?
New York lowdown, New York corner.
Yeah, you got a New York corner because you've been here for a few days now. I haven't spoken to you about your journeys and your adventures. So,
couple things. It is big, you know, and I think we can
we're
all
so
agree on
dumb.
that, dude. I would.
it's big.
One of the things that stands out is the size. Okay, I'm gonna just start there, and I'm trying to go broad and then whittle down.
Okay,
you know what I'm
yeah. I'll let you cook.
The individual parts of it though are also big, so it's like it is quite big, truly, when you step back and take it all in. No, we went to the bathhouse. Dude, fantastic. Here's what I'll say, okay? And this is because now this is my second time here. Manhattan, whatever. You know, it's sick.
Hey,
it's
man.
crazy. Kind of big, you know. And argue with me there, but Brooklyn is awesome.
Yeah,
It's
Brooklyn's dope.
probably the coolest place, but also. And I was saying this to you guys earlier. It's weird because you expect when you go to a place that gets made fun of as much as Brooklyn does, you think it's going to be played out or whatever, and it's like everything that people make fun of Brooklyn for is actually true. It's not. None of them are cliches. None of them are stereotypes. It's like you're going to hear the stupidest conversations you've ever heard from people who think they're better and smarter than everybody else in the entire world.
Yes.
But then you hear, and sometimes you believe those things when you hear them from when you're not there. Like you hear about Brooklyn, it's so cool, it's so fucking trendy, and it is. Ryan's T-posing here. But it is, people are just as dumb, if not dumber than us here. And that is a little bit.
Think about who moves to Brooklyn. Okay, so think about who lives in Brooklyn. So we're a little. So we live in. Me and Arman live in Brooklyn to do comedy.
Everybody we know,
but
lives-
also for the same reasons you're about to list.
everybody we
I
know,
but-
lives in Brooklyn.
But we love
right?
comedy.
Yeah.
So that's why we moved.
But
to
there's
the
not
city
a person. There's not a person who moves here who doesn't move to Brooklyn, right?
Right.
Like,
So they move here. Well, no,
right?
that's not
No,
true.
people
Well,
move to Manhattan.
But who?
Tech guys.
Richie's.
Yeah.
Richie's.
Okay. So anybody
But
at our
Richie's-
level,
Richie's-
anybody at our level is moving to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I know a couple open micers who moved to like Harlem area and
Richie's.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Harlem.
Harlem,
Yeah.
but-
But that's Manhattan.
But it's people from Brooklyn who are like, I'm fucking third generation, bro, on the fucking block. You know, you can't fucking. And so it's those people, and then people who are just like, I want to be in Brooklyn,
Yeah.
and it's a combination of a very frustrating group sometimes.
This is what I think was.
and also wonderful in the best.
It's really.
wonderful
It
people
is
as well.
cool. It is
The worst
cool.
people in the world live in Brooklyn.
That's true.
And the
I
best,
said it.
and the best people.
Yeah, the greatest.
As all the
There's a lot of people.
It's
It's
aggressively
really big.
It's like 4 million.
It's really
people.
big.
This is the vibe. It's like you're walking around and you're like, surely these people couldn't be as aggressively like Brooklyn hipster as like I think as they're painted to be. And they are and they're worse. It's more more extravagant than like this satirical media that you see about
No,
Brooklyn.
media hasn't caught up till
No,
today.
because
and what I mean by today, I mean this day, November
like
5th.
right now.
Yeah, right now, like there
There
will
is
be
something crazier happening right now than anybody could write a satire about.
and there will be a satire about it in 2 years once it gets made.
yes.
But it was about today.
Like we passed right next to Bathhouse, which went to Bathhouse. By the way, Tommy, thank you so much. Great experience.
I'm glad you had a good time.
Tommy put lunch on the house for Tommy. It was great. I would say the food has improved since last time I was
Listen,
there.
you're coming to my fucking restaurant. You're coming to my
Third
fucking
generation.
establishment. It's gonna be on the fucking house.
Yeah, dude, I
Okay,
would
let me
love-
Let me tell you. Sit down. We got a seat. Got a seat special for you. Get up. I'm going up to people. Get out.
I would love if
seats for you.
Bathhouse was run by one of these guys, but
We got a seat just for you, saved for you at all times. Okay, sit down over here.
yeah, it was a great experience. But we like a couple doors down from you guys. There is a Dominican chocolate, the art of Dominican cacao, and it's a storefront in Brooklyn, the most expensive storefront real estate. And it is the only thing this place makes is Dominican cacao.
Yeah,
and it's like
I give that place a year.
That's what I mean. You guys,
in North Williamsburg, a fucking year on that
which is
one.
an amazing run. You have to to make it a year. I mean, it's absurd that this place can even exist. It's like a playhouse for people who are into vinyl, which is tight.
Yeah,
but it's also
it's
like
not even vinyl's at.
Dude, there's vinyl. There's vinyl. Come on now.
No, it's
You're
like
gonna-
VHS now.
Nah,
We're on to
tapes.
VHS.
I did see.
What's in right
I
now.
saw a giant rack of tapes.
What's in
at
right
a-
now
at a
is
thrift store
having
yesterday.
what's in right now is having like a 2004
Geo.
camcorder that takes
Yeah,
pictures
yeah.
that you can make videos on
Yeah.
and like
Dude, can we stop
the-
with the disposable cameras?
like the Pokemon
those are done.
Snap.
No, they're
it's
still out.
No, but it's digital. It's digital 2003 cameras back.
I like HD pictures.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
they look-
you're
they look-
correct.
They look nice.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
You're the one who lives in Brooklyn, dude. I mean,
that's fair.
all I'm saying, and this is truly not even like
Dumb shoes. And did you see a lot of dumb
dude,
shoes
you're
out?
so right about the dumb
I
shoes,
called
dude.
Ryan. I called dumb shoes
Dude,
like a year
Tommy,
and a half
this
ago.
is like the smartest thing I think you've ever been on top of is like the dumb shoes thing.
I was
Because,
like, I've been noticing a lot of dumb shoes
we
around.
were walking through Williamsburg and we're like, look at that.
dumb shoes. They're gonna rise.
We're like, look at that billboard. Those are the dumbest shoes I've ever seen, and it's like a full ad campaign for like Adidas and
Yeah.
Halliburton.
And then I go to Minneapolis and I got dumb shoes on and people are like, those shoes are dumb. And I'm
Dude,
like, you got no idea.
You also
You gotta get dumb shoes.
This was 8 months before cartoon boots were like a thing that you made this call,
Yeah, yeah.
and now like
I'm on the train.
Dude.
I'm looking at the gays on the train. I'm peeping, man.
those shoes
I'm
are
looking at-
clunkers, dude. It's like what? Imagine trying to swim in
Dude,
some of those shoes.
now they're like hack. You know what's in now? You know what the next shoe? It's this has been for the past like 6 months.
Crocs. I mean,
No,
that's
this
it.
so this has been for like the past 6 months, but you'll see this hiking core everything.
Hokas,
Yeah, just anything hiking stuff. That's what
hiking core.
hiking core.
See, folks, this is what I'm talking about. It's like
Yeah,
turn the
hiking
price
core.
up.
Everybody now is into like having like anything that you can get at REI. That's
Yeah.
going to become Brooklyn style. That's going to become hack in like 5 months.
What is it that quick?
Dude, it's like a year.
Dude,
man.
I honestly should have brought
Shit gets like a year.
I
You
should
know
have
what's
brought.
good? You know what's good? Levi jeans.
I know. I should
Blue
have
pair of
brought.
Levi jeans never goes away.
Should have brought a duffel bag full of Levi's. I sold them for double the price here on the streets. Like,
Yeah.
but no, it's even saying all that. It's like you walk around for a half a day in Williamsburg. You're like, I should move here. Like,
fun.
it's like
It's really fun.
It's the absolute vibe. It's insane. People, there's just drunk cokeheads everywhere all the time, and I'm
It's a
like,
fake-
And I walk around and I judge, and then I go, actually, Grant, you'd fit right in any single one of these bars. These are
Dude,
your
my
people.
like toxic trait or whatever is thinking like is being like fuck these people.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit. But being so jealous. Like
Yeah.
like I talk so much shit on NYU kids.
and it's all you.
I wish I
actually-
was part
I
of
wish
NYU,
I just
dude.
want to be.
I
just
wish.
literally.
I think it's
get me in
important.
a film
Please
program.
accept me next year.
I think
literally.
I think it's
Yeah.
important to realize that about yourself because,
It's
like,
what it is I fuck these people, but it
Because
also
we didn't
come-
have that.
I didn't have it,
That's-
and
yeah.
but so it also comes from a place of
And then
I want to be
Jealousy.
especially
it's
because we
jealousy.
have
Yeah,
We're,
we
ma-
have
we're
an
making fun of them for jealousy.
we have an
Yeah.
example like Zach Kagan in our life who had this entire opportunity to be a Manhattan man and just squandered, just absolutely pissed
Dude, Ryan,
away.
you know Zach told me he didn't leave his city block for 4 years
Wait, what?
when he was at
and he
NYU.
lived like next to Washington Square Park.
Wait,
right?
he never left the college.
Potentially
Dude,
the coolest,
He never left the campus.
potentially the coolest neighborhood in the world.
That's ridiculous.
for 4 years in the prime of his life.
I saw a guy walking
so
down.
accessible
I saw
here.
a guy walking down the street yesterday, and I go, "That is a cool Zach Kagan right there. That he has all the trappings of Zach Kagan, but clearly has sorted out a couple
you
things."
just saw a cool Jewish guy. There are
Yes,
plenty
dude.
of them.
Yes, he makes you think that it's not possible being the only, being the only one.
Unfortunately, that man was IDF.
Yeah.
4 Palestinian children.
Yeah,
but-
IDF. ID give a fuck, though, is what I fucking got to say about that.
Yeah,
IDGF, brother. All right, Ryan, you got
Damn.
anything to plug, my man?
I feel like I have some shows coming up. Oh, I have an apology. I said the show that I was going to do Friday probably wasn't going to be good. It was actually pretty killer.
Nice.
Uh,
Who?
yeah,
Who? What? Like?
it
Did
was
you,
a 56 Brewing. So if you were there and you're listening now because of this, again, the audio is usually better. Thank you
sorry
for
about
coming on.
that.
No, I had a fun weekend, man. I'm just I don't have like a ton of dates right now. I feel like I went harder than I thought I was going to this summer, and now I'm just like getting caught back up on.
You've been going out like every night. It feels like.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. This has been a good year so far.
I gotta say,
writing a lot.
from a boy who's been at Ryan's side for the last couple months, he's cooking.
I want to say, as someone who's known
bringing
Ryan
some fucking heat.
for many years, Ryan, it feels like you're in a good. You seems like you're really cooking right now in comedy. It seems like you're in a nice spot.
You're having a renaissance.
He's making some waves.
I'm cooking stupid style, dude. And also, I'm gonna say this: if you're a comedian in a green room, dude, swing, man. Go for some swings. Have a little fun instead of just like, yes, this is my job and I enjoy my job. So, like fucking fuck around, dude. I've made so many friends. I feel like just like being a little bit crazy in green rooms.
Dude, Arman and I had a fuck around guy approach us at the stand today, and he came up and he was just like, "All right, I'm going up there. I'm reading the Emancipation Proclamation. These people are laughing too much, man." He's like, "What the fuck do you have to laugh for?"
That's the best.
It was nice.
That's always my move. Whenever I'm following someone who's killing, I'm in the green room talking to them. I'm like, get him the fuck. I mean, this is a page off Ryan's book. But if someone's killing and you're following them, you go, get him the fuck off stage.
Yeah.
They're like, that's pissing me off. And I'll literally I talk shit on the person to the other comics.
That's so
but it's
funny.
in love and good
I know.
faith. It's
Yeah,
because what they're doing is
It's
actually
kind of the
good.
best move you can
No,
pull.
and also if someone was doing that to me as a bit
Yeah,
while I
you'd
was on
love it.
stage, I would be
It's
like,
great.
it'd be the highest compliment.
Truly is.
So I go, get him. I go,
Dude,
and I go, that shit's not
you
funny.
grit your teeth and you could get him the
And I go, that shit's not funny. Fuck that. And that makes me more excited for my set.
Tommy, I've been taking that to the stage where I'll go on stage like and if they crush, I go, keep it going for so and so. You really liked him, didn't you? I was furious. I was furious at how much you liked him. You haven't even seen me yet. I love this guy. All right. And then I start to bomb.
That's
so
launch
funny.
into a bomb.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't have shit to plug either.
I'm doing stuff at the New York Comedy Festival this week, so this comes out on Thursday. So come to the Gutter Friday night, 7 p.m., 9 p.m. I'm on both shows, baby. So
Nice.
And folks, that's a venue that's not just any gutter on a street. There's a venue named that.
it's a bowling alley, but it's good, and I got a good room. So
Yeah.
come to that, and about the technical difficulties, why don't you Venmo fucking Ryan $1,000 and then
Venmo it to me.
No,
To be honest
no,
with you,
Venmo-
if you Venmo'd me $1,000. That would change my entire life. I've been employed for 3 years straight, and I'm always poor. Please,
3 years straight.
Venmo Ryan $1,000.
A 30-year-old man.
And then Ryan-
please give me some money. I've made a lot of bad choices in my life, and they're coming full circle.
I've been employed for 3 years, and that hasn't figured it out yet. That hasn't sorted it.
Also, he's what, 29 years old, 30 years old?
He's 30, dude.
30 years old.
He's 30. I've been employed for 3 years. You've been employed your entire life. What are you talking about?
You've been employed more than anybody I know.
Why are you just saying?
3 years working a job that like, dude, everybody's like, oh, handyman, they're making tons of money now. I'm like, bro, I'm making $22 an hour. I don't know what the fuck where you're getting this from, but
Yeah,
I've had customers be like it'll be like $3,000.
They're like, you're rich, right?
They're like, this is $3,000. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, then they're like, why is it so expensive? And I'm just like, I don't know, but it's not going to me. I'll show you my paycheck.
I got
right
$7 to do this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get $1,200 every
Hey,
2
hey,
weeks.
You get paid worse than an Uber driver.
You know what,
based
Ryan? You
on
should do.
trips.
You should be like, hey, if you want to cancel this appointment, send me $1,000. I'll do the same fucking job for you. And we can just say none of this ever happened.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I don't even
Damn.
think I can go to that.
Anyways, stealing is good.
All right, Arman, what you got, man?
I got nothing. I'm
sorry
just
we
happy-
didn't let you
Listen,
talk one time.
I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to laugh.
Do you
Thanks
want
for
to come
having
on the
me.
podcast again if we do it?
Yeah, I'd be down.
All right, let's get Arman round two.
It's gonna be huge.
Better audio?
Better audio.
All right.
We don't know what this audio sounds like.
I think
yet,
we can
to be
fix it up
fair.
if we turn it up and like turn up the compression and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, we'll just fix it right
We
up.
did get the audio of me freaking out about the audio, going like, "Fuck, were we not recording?"
All right, I'll be honest. That was a dark moment for all of us,
Dude, I saw the look in your eyes and it was just nothing.
Because also, it's like that's on me. That one's on me, dude.
No, it's on all of us, man. We're all part
It's
of this.
not on me.
It's not on you, buddy.
It's not on me.
Thank you so much for listening. Stay with us. Listen to the pod. Tell people about the pod. We will.
Doesn't even look like Ryan.
We'll fix some stuff. You know, we're very busy boys. We got jobs. We're doing a lot of stand-up comedy. Check out our clips.
all
Check
the
out Arman's
time,
clips.
dude.
Check out Ryan's clips. Check out Grant's clips.
No, actually, don't check out Ryan's clips.
Don't check out Ryan's clips.
Keep that shit to your fucking self.
Yeah,
I post
don't-
That. You watch it. That's my shit. Don't show it to anybody else.
Don't even like it, because that could push it into other people's feeds.
Yeah,
I
and
don't like it. I want the likes, but don't fucking.
No,
send that.
don't like,
Send it
comment
in a
on
way.
it.
and
Don't
shout out to
send
Henry
that away.
Fugate. I love you.
Henry's getting
Hell
back
yeah.
into stand-up.
I know.
Have we
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
this?
yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to Henry Fugate. That's the boy.
Maybe we'll have to get him on the pod. To
Hey, we
Hell
might have
yeah.
to plug his stand up.
Yeah, I did.
All right, so that's it, right?
Bye.
All right, I'm gonna stop recording.
All right. Goodbye. Do I need to?